Yeah, welcome back to another episode of the Format Podcast Live, Saturday night edition. Yes. As you can see, it's myself and of course my main man G. What's good, G?
What's going on, Bruce?
Maintaining. So looks like it's gonna be the two of us kicking it with you tonight, which is that's what's up. That's my original tag team partner, so we're gonna make that happen. Looks like just one in the chat right now, so we'll wait a couple minutes to get that going, and then we got some interesting quick hits topics, so we'll touch bases on that, and then as you can see, we got some good stuff lined up for the main topics. Obviously, we're going to talk about Tua, one of the biggest topics in sports right now. Devontae Adams and a ridiculous statement he made, Trae Young and an even more ridiculous statement he made. Man, somebody got to stop these young cats, man. Take the mic away from these dudes or something. And of course, we'll finish it up talking about something I thought was really interesting, Robert Kraft and his quest to get into the Hall of Fame as a contributor, being the owner of the New England Patriots. So we'll get to all that. G, what's good, man? You ready for these fights tonight later?
Yeah.
You watching the boxing or the UFC?
Boxing. Definitely boxing. Yeah.
I'm the same way. I can't really do the UFC that much. Like, it's cool, but I don't like it. To me, like all that ground grappling and all that, that's not interesting to me. I'm not trying to see that.
Yeah. I mean, I watched the highlights of it, right? Like the knockouts.
Right.
But it's a lot of them, man, and I haven't been following. I mean, I know some of the big names, but I haven't been really following it to say that I'm actually like a fan. I got a relative who used to fight in Shogun fights, and
really?
I was really into it. Then he retired.
Okay.
Father Time, he's a submission master.
Oh yeah, choking people out, and arm locking, and all that.
They train the way they train to fight, bro. Is like insane, man. Like I would definitely say I ain't gonna say they train more than a boxer, right? But you think about it, like you have to, right? Like
I agree.
Because it's it's full contact, foot, everything.
And so many different disciplines you got to try to to be sound at. Yeah, you got to do wrestling and boxing and martial arts, striking and all this different stuff. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. That's why it's mixed martial arts, right?
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I get that, and I agree with you in terms of just watching the highlights. Everybody likes to see knockouts and all that, so that's going to be what it's going to be.
I chalk it up to the microwave society that we live in, right? We want everything right now, right?
And I think though, when it comes to combat sports, everybody loves knockouts, right? Or even in football, right? We always used to love the big hits. I mean, until they started, taking away that and taking away the marketing. Like us as Ravens fans, we got to see a lot of big hits for a very long time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, every Sunday.
Yeah. Remember they had that segment on I don't know if it was on Monday Night Countdown. I think it was Jacked Up, where they show all the big hits. He got jacked up.
Hey, he took that off quick, didn't
he? Yeah. All of a sudden, when CTE and concussions and all that started really becoming an issue, and the NFL lost all that money on that lawsuit, and then also they're thinking about we got to take into account the fact that a lot of suburban mothers stopped allowing their sons to play football, because of the concern over injuries and all that. So they was like, we can't glamorize the violence of the game anymore, which realistically is what people want to see. But I get both sides of it. Definitely get both sides of it. So we got a couple in here, man. We can go ahead and get it started. But as I said, we got some interesting topics here for you tonight, as well as we got some interesting quick hits. But before we go ahead and get started actually talking about these things, you know what time it is. If you're here on YouTube and you haven't already, please make sure you go ahead, click that like, that subscribe, that notification bell. Make sure you're kept up to date whenever we drop new content on the channel. If you want the audio-only version of the podcast, open up your audio podcast platform, hit the search bar, type in The Format Podcast, and we should come right up. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you give us that like, that 5-star review, and drop a comment. All that stuff helps us rise in the algorithm, helps us find more sports fans, helps more sports fans find us. And finally, make sure you write it down, put it in your phone, set an alarm, do whatever you got to do to remember. Saturday nights at 7 p.m. we are live here on the Format Podcast, and we'll give you the opportunity to call in, talk to us, get at me. I love it. I can't. Let's go ahead and move on to the next topic. This was one I thought was very interesting. This is another example. So Trae Young. So check this out, y'all. We did a lot of talking about Anthony Edwards and his idiotic comment that the only player in the 90s and 80s that had any skill was Michael Jordan, right?
Yeah.
And we talked about all the different legends and players coming out talking about how absurd that was. And it looks like I don't think it was egregious to that level, obviously, but Trae Young was just on, I think, the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast the other day, and he said something that I was like, wait, what? So let's hear the clip. We'll come back and talk about it, and then we'll kind of get into that. Trae Young, here we go.
If you got to pick your team. And you picking anybody in the NBA, 12 players. Who you picking the ball with you?
Man, you put me in a spot, man.
Yeah,
I want
Come on.
I want my team, man. I don't know.
I'm talking about in the history of the league.
In the history? Okay.
Yeah,
that's a better question.
Yeah,
the history.
In history? Oh, I gotta add Bean at 2, Kobe at my 2.
over Mike.
Yeah, that's my Michael.
Okay.
I respect that.
You feel me? Mike's my 6th man.
Hey, listen, you don't.
Damn, he said Mike is 6th man.
You want to turn these cameras off. You will be the first person in the history of flight.
No, you got to hear the rest of his team, though.
Mike was a 6th.
But no, you got to hear his team. That's his team.
If I wasn't starting, I'd put Mike in my place.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But you start.
So I can't put him at the 3 because that's KD's spot. That's Oklahoma City. That's one of my idols. And then LeBron at the 4, and then I'm putting Shaq at the 5. That's my guy. So
Okay.
that's my guy.
Who the rest of the team?
Who coming off the bench?
Mike
All right,
6.
We got Mike. Mike's the first man off the bench.
Oh, he said that like.
No, I'm just saying. He said Mike is the first. Go ahead.
Okay.
Your man that came with you is dying. He feel like Mike.
Okay.
But no, he said because he started.
Yeah, okay, so I'm starting. So then we got on my team I gotta have some shooting. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna put Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller on my team as a shooter. I'm gonna bring another big off the bench. It's gonna be, man, I don't know, big.
Tim Duncan.
Oh yeah, that's my
Olajuwon.
4. That's my 4 coming off the bench.
Oh, all right.
He's number 6 all time in my book, Tim Duncan. Man, D-Wade. D-Wade's another scorer coming off the bench. What's that, 9? That's 9 people.
We only need 3 more.
Need 3 more?
A center.
Man.
Kareem, Wilt.
Nah.
That's too far back. I know.
Kareem. I'm gonna put Kareem in there, man. Kareem's one of the best all time. So.
He is.
Yeah, he is. I like going with people that I've seen. And
Yeah.
I'm not a big centers guy, but
He just want ball with all shooters.
I was about to put a lot of shooters.
All right, so Trae Young is.
I get it, man. I get it, though.
I don't think you get it.
I get
First,
it.
you going look, man. Trae Young nice, right? I gotta know. Trae Young is nice. He could ball, right? He can do all his fancy Harlem Globetrotter stuff and all that. Cool. The fact, like, you gonna be a professional basketball, player in the NBA.
I can do
and
that, though.
fix your freaking mouth to say that Michael Jordan is your 6th man coming off the bench. What the hell are you thinking?
But
What are you thinking?
Hear what he said, though. Hear me out, Bruce. Hear me out.
Yeah.
Hear me out. We just got on Devontae for his lack of terminology in the way he's using his words and saying that Lamar Jackson is the greatest ball carrier, right? If you listen to the end of what he said, I can only go by judging by what I've seen. He was born in 1998. When did Michael Jordan retire?
2003.
No. The real time. Come on.
1998.
Okay, 1998. He doesn't know Jordan like that. So I can see what he's trying to do. He's going by players that he's physically seen. Like I've seen this guy, I've watched and witnessed this guy, dominate the game in a sort of fashion. So I can get why. But honestly, the first name that goes off this list is him. But you're not going to keep your own self off this list. But
when people ask about this list, they got to start saying excluding yourself. Like if I'm saying,
I think Melo did it that way.
If I'm saying Transformer, give me your 5, excluding you. Give me your top 5 personal trainers, excluding yourself. You know what I'm saying? That way you get a more objective. Like, come on,
absolutely.
man.
I can give a top 5 out of myself. That. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But even if you go and listen to like more of what he was saying, he was like, "Oh man, give me a power forward, bro. This is just sport. You're supposed to know who the players are. They giving you names. They gave him Tim Duncan, Akeem.
You heard what he says. He doesn't he doesn't do bigs.
I don't know bigs.
This is so stupid though. You don't do bigs, so you think your shooter's gonna make every shot, huh?
Lack of information. That's what you think.
So you think there needs to be no rim protection and no rebounding, huh? That's why you lose. That's why you lose. And that's the other thing that kills me, right? When you hear these young cats talking about their teams and their all-time starting 5s and whatnot, these dudes don't even make teams that fit. They just pick a bunch of guys. Yeah. So you heard it. You heard his first 5. Him, what does he say? Him, LeBron,
Kobe, KD,
and Shaq. I'm like, that's a terrible team. Like that doesn't work. Like
they all clash. They all clashing.
And no doubt, all those are all-time great players. You know what I'm saying? We know how incredible these dudes are.
And I get it. I guess because he's doing it because we saw what Kobe and Shaq look like, right? But Kobe and Shaq couldn't fit a KD nor LeBron James in that offense. But then he also saw Bron and KD in the same team on the Olympics. So I think he's kind of like that recency bias type of. I've seen these guys. I'm like, Kobe and Shaq are the greatest duo we've ever seen dominate the game the way they did. And then we just seen LeBron and KD literally just win an Olympic championship Olympic title for us. So I kind of get it, but at the same time, bro, this generation, they don't do research, man. But the man couldn't name bigs. He couldn't name bigs.
That's where I was going. Like, bigs. This generation has no excuse for that. And the reason I say that, not to take a shot at them, watch this. You literally have, when you pick up your smartphone, the world of information in your hand. You have more information available to you than anyone who ever lived in recorded human history.
Correct.
Being ignorant, you have no excuse for that anymore.
Correct.
You just don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a firm proponent of that.
Correct.
You have no excuse for being ignorant anymore.
When you're right, Bruce.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Right here. What I need to know. I can look it up right now. You know what I'm saying?
The average kid has a phone, has a tablet, has a smart TV, has a computer at home, has a computer at school.
Right.
Bro.
What do you
need?
And if you don't have a computer at home, a lot of the schools will lend you a Chromebook throughout the year.
My daughter has a Chromebook. Not a Chromebook. It's a Lenovo.
I know what you're talking about.
What's that laptop? Lenovo. They got a Lenovo.
Yep. You either get that or you get the Chromebook. Yeah, exactly. Opinion stage. These kids have way more access than we did, yet they failed to use it, and so that's frustrating to me.
But you know what? Side piece, real quick.
Yeah.
I literally just the other day, my wife bought a air fryer, right? Brand new air fryer, but it had a whole bunch of gadgets. So my wife had to go to work that same day. So we were going to use the air fryer to make, I believe, some wings and some fries, right? So my daughter, she's getting to the age, she's in the kitchen with me a lot. She cooks a lot. So I'm like, hey, babe, you got it tonight. Go ahead and use the air fryer. So she came to me, and mind you, we just bought it. So the box is sitting right here on the floor with the manual in it. Right? So I go, babe. No, she goes, Dad. Hey, Dad, I don't know how to work this. Can you show me how to use it? I'm like, baby, didn't we just buy it? Yeah. So what makes you think I know how to work it? I haven't used it yet, right?
Because you're dad, you're supposed to know.
I'm dad, I'm supposed to know, right? So I get that point. But then I said, babe, well, how else do you think we can learn how to figure out this air fryer? She said, I don't know. I'm like, babe, doesn't things come with manuals, right? She said, oh, yeah. And I said, you know what, baby, I got a better way for you. You got a phone, right? She said, yeah. I'm like, babe, they can show you how to do this thing on your phone. I said, go on your phone, type in the air fryer name and the model, and I promise you it'll pop up on YouTube. What happened? It popped up on YouTube.
Yup.
3 minutes of the video of her watching this video about this air fryer.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, she started working buttons like she knew like she knew everything.
Yeah.
I was like, babe, what did you just learn? You have information in your hand.
That's right.
That you're holding every single day.
Mm-hmm.
You got no reason to ask me simple questions on how to work.
No, you don't.
You got no reason. Like that's the lack of the awareness these kids, this generation is having.
Mm-hmm.
You got so much information, access to so much information. You don't know how to use it, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
And then he says for his second team, he said, "Oh, I gotta get shooters," but he only named one. He named Reggie Miller. Then he says D Wade. D Wade wasn't a shooter. We know that. He was not a shooter. So I don't understand where he was going. I don't understand what type of team he was trying to put together or what he thought he was going to win with said team. But it was poorly constructed. And again, what gets me, you said Michael Jordan, 6-man off the bench. Like,
bro, that's crazy.
Yeah. G, go ahead, man. Before I continue, go ahead, bro. Your thoughts on crazy comment.
I think he was high. He was definitely high. So, I don't know. Like, either one too many, or just the mere fact that he couldn't name any bigs, but it looked like he picked his friends. That's what it looked like. He picked his friends. People.
That's a great point.
I don't think he because think about it. I don't think he has a relationship with Jordan, right? What
do you have to have one though? I don't have a relationship with Jordan.
Have to. No.
No, you don't. But at the same time, it's like, all right, do I pick Jordan or do I pick my homeboys? Right, people that I'm playing with now, that's in my
like recency bias,
yeah. So I think that's what it was. I can't make an excuse for why this man picked his top 5, bro. I have no idea.
If we was running the league together, G, if we was running the league together, I gotta tell you, you my dog, and I know you can hoop, but I'm picking Jordan, bro.
That's
no bullshit.
As a player, man, I gotta respect that. Like, he the goat man in people's eyes.
He would crazy. But you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it just could be one of those things where the kid, and I say that lightly because he's been in the league a while. He's just trying to pull some relevance to himself.
He's still a kid though. What did he come in the league like 19, age 19? So was he 24 or 25 now? He's still young. Yeah. But imagine you don't choose this guy. You got this guy coming off the bench. Like, what is wrong with you? What are you thinking? Like, this is confounding to me. And again,
like I said, he didn't see him. Like you have to do what you're doing right now, Bruce.
No
you
way you cannot see him though.
This video.
Anytime you go to Chicago,
and I bet you he wears shoes.
Go to Chicago,
I bet you he wears his shoes.
Well, he was wearing Adidas, but I think they're terminating that contract.
No, what I'm saying is he may not be playing in them, but I bet you he got his shoes in his closet.
That's cool because that's more of a fashion icon. I know a bunch of kids that wear Jordans that don't even know who Jordan is.
What?
Facts. Facts, bro. No, bro, I'm telling you, fashion in these kids' mind is you got it and it's popular, I'm gonna wear it too.
Okay.
My daughter right now couldn't tell you what position Jordan played, but she got
okay. That's interesting. That's interesting.
Like she don't know who Jordan is. She know who Kobe is because Daddy loved Kobe. But you would have asked, I could bring her over here to this camp right now. I'd be like, baby, who's Michael Jordan? She'd be like, basketball player. What team? I don't know.
Wow.
What position? I don't know.
You know what though? If I asked my son, he wouldn't know either. He's 8. He's not gonna know. So I get it. Yeah. But let me ask you this though. All right, so let's do this. Let's have a little fun exercise. So, G, let's start with you. You gotta pick your all-time starting 5, excluding yourself.
Ooh, that's a
who's it gonna be?
Question. Dang.
That's an for me. That's an easy one.
Top 5, excluding myself.
Yeah.
I gotta put myself on that, bro.
Top 5 NBA players. NBA players, man.
I played in NBA, bro.
Yo, that's Arch Manning taking off like that? What?
Oh, hold up. What you got going on, Bruce?
Yeah, he just took off and ran one to the house about 60 yards. He's a lot faster than his uncles were. All right, but
because them boys getting hawked down, boy.
I know, right? Oh man.
So Michael Jordan, right? He got a statue in 1993, greatest of all time, right?
Okay. And that's still only after 3 chips. He didn't even get to the second 3-peat yet.
And he was still playing. And so definitely Mike, right? Definitely Mike. Cold Mike. I'm building a super team.
Are you building are we building a traditional 1 through 5?
What are we doing here, bro? Because it's like
1 through 5.
My question is put together your 5. I would build it as a team that could play a game.
Okay,
that's
what I'm talking about. Okay, 1 through 5, got it.
Because apparently most of these kids, they don't do it that way. They just pick 5 guys, and I'm like, you're not gonna win anything like that.
Yeah. So 1 through 5, Bruce. Who's your one? I mean, not Bruce.
Bruce, kick it off. Bruce, you kick it off because clearly.
I believe Bruce already got his wrote down.
Yeah, that's I don't gotta write it down. That's easy. It's Magic or Isaiah. Pick one, but Magic, Mike, Bird, Tim Duncan, Hakeem Olajuwon. Easy, unbeatable.
I like that.
Yeah, can't lose.
I like that. Magic was my one.
And that's obviously that's providing everybody's healthy and in their prime, right? We're doing
that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay, cool.
No injuries. I'm talking about full blown prime MVP, like the highest way you could have got MVP. Your best season.
Let me hold on one second. Bruce, let me interrupt you. It's not so much Hakeem wouldn't eat for days. It was more so being what's the matter with you, man? Bro. No. Being a Muslim, he would observe the holy month of Ramadan, which consists of fasting from sunrise to sunset. So abstaining from food, drink, and sexual relations with your spouse from sunrise to sunset.
What? On a side note, it's cool how the leagues are starting to take notice of that. Like I think it was last year. I want to say it was Kyrie. Was it Kyrie Irving?
Yes.
And I think he was observing Ramadan. And I think mid-game, when
Mark Cuban made sure he had some fruit.
They took a timeout and said, "Bro, go eat."
Yeah.
And he let that man eat. And I think that's pretty dope, man. That's extremely dope.
Most owners aren't doing that, but Mark Cuban did that. That was pretty cool.
Dope. And I think that's a statement. Like, bro, you have a religious belief. You're and we investing in you as a person before a player. That's them investing in the Kyrie Irving, the person versus the player. That was extremely dope. That kind of went under the radar this year. And I hope if they do this next year, they put a whole lot more spotlight on.
They're not going to put a whole lot of spotlight on it.
They should.
No, because most of America has unfortunately has adverse opinions and ignorant viewpoints on Islam. So you don't want to turn off the consumer too much. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's a business.
Well, we can talk about it there.
Yeah, we can talk about it. Absolutely.
We definitely gonna blast it.
So I got both
bro.
That was,
to me, that was extremely. That was like one of the low key dopest moments of 2023. 2024 season.
No doubt.
It was dope.
Yeah, but so my 5 is easily Magic, Mike, Bird, Timmy, and Dream, and I don't think I can possibly get beat with that 5. I don't. Because I got perimeter defense, I got rebounding, I got passing, I got shooting, and I got dominant post play. I don't know how I lose that one.
Hey, chat, put your top 5 in the chat.
Okay, so
I know my first 2 is. I know my 2 and my 5 is 1, 2, and 5. I got that. My 3 and 4. That's what I'm throwing in the question right now.
Okay, so while you think about that, let me ask this: opinion stated. I see your 5, right? Here's my problem.
Bron,
you can't have LeBron and Magic on the floor at the same time because we know that when LeBron doesn't have the ball, he's useless. So like you can't have those two playing together. So you gotta go one or the other, huh?
That's a problem.
You got two playmakers.
Yeah, that's a problem.
You got 2 playmakers, bro.
Because LeBron is just gonna go stand somewhere. He's gonna be useless. He doesn't move without the ball. Nah.
We're talking prime Bron, bro. Come on.
Yeah, that's prime. You can't say you can't have somebody, bro.
Have we not watched this dude for 22 years? Like, you gotta have the ball, man. You gotta have the ball. It's one or the other. And think about this. Okay, let's do this then. In fairness,
what offensive scheme?
In fairness, what's realistically what's Magic doing without the ball? If we're gonna be fair too, and I do have to be fair. What's Magic doing without the ball?
Going to play easily swap in rotation.
You can't play the 5. Kareem's on the floor.
Easily swap Magic out for Steph. Easy.
I'm not gonna argue that. If you got Bron on your team.
Yeah,
If you got Bron on there and you got Steph there, I'm not mad at that. I do like that. I think Bron and Steph is a good fit.
Hey, Bruce blinking his eyes again, bro.
No, but hey, bro, Bruce, you can't ask us our top 5 and then give us the craziest eyes.
I wasn't.
Man, I thought his computer froze.
That's your 5. You know,
he froze.
That's your 5. All right.
Yeah, like if you got Steph and Bron on the same team and Steph is your 1, I like that more than Magic and Bron on the same team. I do like that.
That is fair because, like I said, Magic and Braun can't play together, so I get that. But there's no way for me personally. I respect G's 5, but there's no way I'm putting Steph over Magic. But that's cool. MJ, Isaiah Thomas, Patrick Ewing, Rasheed Wallace, and Charles.
Who's the 5? Patrick's your 5. You got a 4.
Charles
is your 3.
He's from Michigan. That's why he got Sheed up there.
Rasheed, Charles Barkley.
So my question for you, Sabir, is what position is Rasheed playing? Is he playing your 3? I guess he has to, right?
He got to play a 4.
He's more like a stretch 4, so he can go down to a big 3, right?
He can, yeah.
Because he can step out and give you a little more spacing. Because Charles Barkley can't play the 3, and of course Ewing has to be your 5. So MJ and Isaiah, that's a crazy backcourt right there. That's not bad. That's not bad, Sabir. That's not bad. I'm not mad at that. My bad. Okay, G, did you give us your 5, man? You did, right? Okay.
Nino got Steph, MJ, Braun, KG, Shaq. 01 KG. I like that.
Is that 01 KG or 01 Shaq, Nino?
I like KG in that too. That's I was putting him at my 4. KG and Shaq could be crazy.
So here's the problem, guys. Hold on. My bad. Go ahead. Apologize.
We can do the 2K thing.
You can do what?
2K simulation?
Yeah. You can do the 2K thing.
Who bought the new one? I didn't get the new one.
Oh, that's big, Sabir. I like that. Yeah. Sub Barkley for Rodman. He don't need touches, and he's just gonna play D. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Damn. Yeah, Patrick Ewing, Isaiah Thomas, Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman, and who is his 5th? Rasheed Wallace. That's a good 5 right there. That's a real good 5. I like that. That's good, Sabir. Here's your problem with your lineup, Nino. My problem is this, and again, this is your 5, but Bron and Shaq can't play together. LeBron cannot play with a dominant low post big. He has to move him out so that he can get down to the rim.
The lanes.
He cannot do that. Yeah, he needs the lane. He cannot. And again, another reason why he can't be the GOAT, because he has to have very specific situations in order to have success. But that's a different thing. Nah, LeBron can't play with Shaq. That's a bad look. You're gonna have a problem.
Magic, Jordan, Braun, Duncan, Hakeem.
Let's see, who's that? Bruce.
Bruiser, yeah.
Okay. 1, 2,
Magic, Jordan,
3,
Braun, Duncan,
4, 5.
Hakeem.
That's a pretty good 5. The only difference I had Bird instead of Braun, but I'm not mad at you. But like I said, I don't believe Magic and LeBron could play together. I don't see it. But that's still a pretty good 5 though. I think so, right, Transformer?
Oh yeah, I like it. I like that 5.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Yeah, I like that 5.
I think
this
both
center
of them
is going to be hard for anybody to
have the ball though. Throw my team in the sim. I got $20.
I got 20 on it.
2K. I couldn't tell.
No, it's a simulation. You're not running. You're not playing the game.
Okay, you just put the team and see what happens.
Line it together, and then you're gonna let the computer just like automatically.
Do you get to watch the game or just?
Yeah, you get to watch it. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
all right.
You get to watch it.
Okay, let's see what we got right here. Eagles brother 92, Magic and MJ. I think a lot of us are same on that being like arguably the greatest backcourt ever. Magic and Mike. Giannis, Rodman, Kareem. So you have very little shooting on that team.
Yeah.
And Giannis is another one. Like, what does he do without the ball? Like,
Well, yeah, because he's trying to drive the lane.
Mm-hmm.
Hakeem's right there. Oh, he said Kareem.
Kareem. Yeah.
Yeah, Kareem's right there. So
that's
a little tough, man. And I think
yeah, that is a tough one.
Yeah, that's a little tough. That's a little tough.
Yes, Bruce, you're right. Yes, you're right. You're learning, Bruce. I like it. You're learning.
Timmy, go in reverse. Dino, why'd you do it in reverse, man? I'm all messed up. Kareem, Timmy.
Why you gonna say yours, man? You gonna put it in the chat, man. All right, G got Kareem.
You gotta throw Melo in there. I do like Melo.
You knew he was gonna do that.
Ain't no way ISO players to ever do it.
No way I'm taking Melo over Prime Bird. No way.
Best ISO players to ever do it.
But with MJ, do you need ISO?
Nope.
Hey,
that's why I want to put KD in my 3 spot, because KD don't need ISO.
KD can fit in anywhere. I think that's one of the best things about him.
Fit in everywhere.
He can.
That's why I'm having a tough time keeping out of my 3.
And
My
Bruce,
1,
you're right.
2
You
set,
can't have
my 5
Kobe
is
and
set.
Mike
I'm
on
trying
the
to think
same
of my
team.
4.
I don't think it works.
Maybe KG, man. I don't know. I'm thinking KG, Tim Duncan, Rodman.
It's not a bad 5 though. It's not a bad 5, G.
No, they can't have Kobe and Mike. Kobe is my 2 though.
Mm-hmm.
Be honest with you, MJ is not my 5 because of Kobe. Out of respect, I can't have Jordan and Kobe on the same team.
Bron, MJ, KD, KG, Hakeem coming off the bench. Healthy Penny. You know, it's funny. Me and my other guys, we were talking about a healthy Penny earlier, and he was a problem. But given the choice, I'll take a healthy Grant Hill over a healthy Penny. Grant Hill was, whew. And don't get me wrong, that's not me taking a shot at Penny. It's just like Grant Hill with his defense too. Problem.
You'll switch KD for Giannis, but you just had KD in. Oh, that's 2 different.
No. That was
Eagles.
That was Eagles' brother. Yeah.
My bad. Let me go.
Oh yeah, I definitely said Bird over Bron. Absolutely, Bird is the greatest small forward of all time. No question about it. No question about it. Healthy Bird. What? Killer. You still ain't give us your 5, right, Transformer? What's your 5?
I'm trying to get my 4. I'm trying to get my 4.
This can't be that hard.
To me, because I'm trying to think of like, okay, fit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's tough for me. But I'll just go off a whim here. I got Magic at my 1, Kobe at my 2, KD at my 3. I'm gonna just go with KG at my 4 and Shaq at my 5. I got defensive interior. I got a sharp shooter in KD. I got Magic who can facilitate the floor. Kobe and Jordan or they can go tit for tat for me. But me, I grew up watching Kobe. I'm a diehard Kobe fan. I love Kobe to death. He was my idol, still to this day. So I'm gonna put Kobe over Jordan in no matter what the situation may be. That's my bias, and I'm not afraid to say that. So Kobe is gonna be over MJ as my 2. And so yeah, Magic, Kobe, KD, KG, and Shaq. That's gonna be my 5.
Interesting.
I can't like give me a little time on KG. I'm still trying to think of my 4, the best 4. He's just the 4 that I can think of that I would want to put in that spot right now. Timmy. For my offensive setup, you got Shaq in the post already. Timmy can shoot the 15-footer because I'm looking for somebody who can shoot the 15-footer, 20-footer without hesitation.
There you go.
KG and Duncan are the only 2 that I can put as my 4 that also like offer me
Chris Webber.
Chris Webber. Great one. Man, he can shoot the 3 too.
Rashid.
He can definitely shoot the 3.
Rasheed Wallace.
That's a defensive enforcer.
Just a thought.
I like that.
I'm with you, Eagles, brother. Kobe, my favorite player too, but I'm picking him to start over MJ, especially the defensive impact. And Kobe was a great defender too. It's just
Kobe was
Michael Jordan was just on another level, man. There's just nobody just on another level.
Yeah.
So you on your Trae Young. I guess we're gonna call you the Trae Former now, huh? You taking Kobe over
Trae
Mike?
Former?
Yeah, you the Trae Former.
Hey man, that's where I am. I got no problem saying that. I'm always gonna pick Kobe over Jordan, no matter what you say.
That's insane.
Man, that sounds personal.
That's insane.
Sounds personal. I grew up off Kobe, man. It's a different and that's why I can understand partially where Trae Young's coming from. Because like I said, he didn't have the opportunity to see Jordan. By the time Jordan retired the second time in '98, I was only 8 years old.
Yeah, but so like you say though, but you know how great Jordan was because you went back and looked. So Trae Young has no excuse.
But I wasn't able to like
experience it. I get it.
Experience it. Like I can go and see Kobe and like from game 1 to game 82, I was able to see all them games.
Yeah, y'all really
the finals.
Those of you who missed it, and not saying that we had league pass and all that back then because we didn't, but y'all really don't understand what it was. Like, it's you know what? It's not quite the same, but you know how people talk about the Michael Vick experience.
Yeah,
and like
except
a
Michael
lot
Vick
of the younger fans.
Plumbers, Jordan was, but go ahead.
So let me say this. Let me say this.
I'm BSing, bro. Go ahead.
Oh, I was about to say because
one of the same plumbers in here. It was
one of the same plumbers that Jordan played against saved LeBron in the finals. So we'll just. I'm just saying.
Ray Allen.
Yo,
you calling Ray Allen a plumber?
That's what they say. I'm not saying that. That's what
who
they
the hell
say.
is they?
You know who they are.
Who the hell is calling Jesus Shuttlesworth a plumber?
The Republicans, the
Negative.
LeBronites.
Then those are the ones you gotta ignore. You gotta ignore those guys.
Those are the same people who say Jordan played against plumbers and firemen, right?
Man, because there was a few plumbers in there.
And so apparently LeBron got saved by a plumber, right? I'm just saying.
And nobody's calling Jesus Shuttlesworth.
I'm just saying. Jesus hey man,
elite, okay?
Hold on, man. I ain't no little Bruce. Bruce, chill, bro. I don't know what we're gonna do with that.
I won't get this.
I ain't nobody's little Bruce, bro.
I say Bruiser. I don't call you Bruce, man. I say Bruiser.
Yeah, I don't know. We need to fix that. But anyway,
two things can be true. You both can be bigger Bruces. Bigger,
pause.
Bigger Bruce.
All right. So anyway,
that's a pause, man.
That's a pause.
Yeah, that's a pause that I just said.
See, look at you. All right, let's. All right, So you ain't give us your 5 yet. You still ain't give us your 5, man. What you waiting for, man?
I just said it. I said, KG is gonna be in that 4th spot. My 4th spot.
Run them down for me again.
I said Magic, Kobe, KD, KG, Shaq.
Magic, Kobe, KD, KG, Shaq.
Yeah.
It's not a bad 5. It's not a bad
like
5
I said,
at all.
Nobody has shown me ever you can stop Shaq and Kobe. You know what I mean? I got KD who can literally fit in any spot, any spot. As a 7-footer, bro, who can shoot from 35, bro. I mean, I can put you anywhere. Magic, great facilitator. I don't need him to get a bucket, but he can facilitate everything from a fast break to a half court. He got that on lock. Fast break, half court, and could defend because he's 6'9". So hopefully your guard is a big guard because he could definitely guard you at 6'9". So Shaq, one of the most dominant postmen you've ever I would say ever you can see play in the post because he was literally just moving guys. Like I hate that we couldn't get him and Hakeem in the same because when Shaq played Hakeem, he wasn't in his prime. Like he was still Orlando Magic Shaq. Like he was more athletic Shaq. I want to see that 280, 290 Shaq versus Hakeem because I think the weight difference could probably shift Hakeem a little bit.
So I think so. That might be a fair assumption. The only thing I'm gonna say about that is remember Shaq walked in the league 24, 14, and 4 blocks, right? As a rookie. Yeah. So that Shaq was down. That was 92. So he plays against Dream in the 95 finals. He was getting busy. Dream was just at his absolute apex. So this is what I think.
Shaq wasn't though. I don't think Shaq was.
I think if you get, let's say 2001 Lakers Shaq.
Yes.
The problem is I think Dream going to tie that man out and have him in foul trouble. I think that's going to be the problem. You're still going to end up in the same spot with Kobe doing what Kobe does, which obviously we know Kobe can do.
But you got KD now.
Nino, what you talking about, man? MJ fans doing what they accuse Bron fans of doing. What you talking about, Nino? I want to hear this. All right, so I think we got some pretty good 5s here. So mine was Mike, Magic, Bird, Timmy, and Dream. G was that Steph, Mike, Melo. Who's your 4 and 5?
It was Mike, Melo, Kareem, MJ, and I said Steph already.
Yeah, you said Steph. Who's your 4? KG?
Tim.
Timmy. Yeah, that's another good one. That's a nice one. And Transformer had what? Magic, Kobe, KG, KD, Shaq.
Yep. Not in that order. KG and KD swap.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
That's some pretty good 5s though.
Yeah, got shooting, got interior defense. Like I said, I don't need my point guard to be able to shoot because I have KD, I have KG, and I'm literally I can eat you up from the inside out with my lineup.
Facts. You know what? I don't have 2K, but I need somebody to run them Sims. I want to find out what happens. I do, because I think those are some awesome freaking lineups right there.
Yeah. I normally get 2K every year. This year, I saw Jason Tatum on the cover, and I was just like, this ain't going to be a good 2K.
Why you did that? Why?
That's why nobody on this panel got that shit, bro.
I'm not even going to let you.
That's why nobody on this panel got that shit.
Well, I don't ever play 2K.
They said tickets. Listen, they said sales is down, bro.
Sales was down, bro. It was like, man, JT on the cover. Nah, bro, I ain't even going to. Go ahead and sit this one out, big fellas.
They would have
Let
made
me
more
get that.
money.
Let me
with
get
Derek
that
White.
Asia Wilson cover.
Yeah, right.
Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put the phone number in the chat, and I'm gonna open that up, and I would love to hear first what y'all think about Trae Young having Michael Jordan coming off the freaking bench, which disrespectful and absurd. This young generation, man. And I would love to hear y'all what y'all thoughts are on our fives and how you think your fives would match up. So yeah, the number is 904-219-8264, 904-219-8264. Scrolling on the bottom, and it's in the chat. Let's go. Asia Wilson.
Wait, Bulldogs only got 6 points at the halftime?
Say again?
6-3? What's going on in Georgia?
Who they playing?
Kentucky.
Wow. Okay.
Colorado up 14-3, by the way.
Yeah, I see it. I got it on.
You guys care about it?
Yeah, no, I got it on.
I was being funny. I knew you guys care.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I'm trying to find the
Oh, you know what?
Yeah, Georgia's actually down. I got it backwards. Georgia got 3 at halftime. Kentucky got 6. All that means that Georgia gonna knock them out in the second half.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
Georgia gonna somehow get 30-something points in the second half.
Yep.
But Tennessee is dog walking Kent State. That's crazy. Miami dog walking Ball State. Let's see, no upset so far. Notre Dame did what I think they should have did. Just go out and just straight kill whoever's next.
Yeah.
LSU, South Carolina got a little cheated today. They got a little cheated today with that bad call, that offensive pass interference. And then number 5, go ahead and move on defense, man.
Edward, you a funny dude, man. I don't only care about the Fighting Irish winning, man. I'm a sports guy. Of course, I love Notre Dame football, but quick side note. If we do a show next Saturday night, I probably won't be on it. I think I talked to you all about that. I'll be up in South Bend next week. So
you didn't?
Huh?
Way to just toss that at us. Pause.
Yeah. I told you that. G knew that, right? She knew that.
Yeah, you said you and Ben going to the game.
Yeah. We're going up there.
Oh, wait. So the one time me and G ran the show, that was just because Notre Dame played? No, it was your wife's birthday.
It was my wife's birthday.
Yeah, that's right. That was the difference.
I was in the kitchen, though.
So you did say that. I remember that. I remember that.
I was lacing it up, man. I was lacing it up.
That is correct.
Wow, okay. I thought we was going to get some calls on this one. I guess we can
they blew it up in the chat, man. They had nothing else to say.
Oh, here we go. We got one. Oh, Nino. That's my guy.
Jesus. Stand by.
Nino. What's up, man? where you been?
Let me defend you, Nino.
Hey.
What's up, Nino?
Hey, I'm gonna start with the Trae Young, right?
Okay, let's hear it.
I'm gonna start giving them a little, a little grace on it. Because I heard Transformers say it just was a different era. They, like you said, they can go back and watch it, but you ain't gonna get that feel. Like it's like me explaining Tom Brady. People that just not watching, that's getting like the kids that seeing Patrick Mahomes now, and I'm telling them about Tom Brady, they ain't understanding.
Okay.
They're like, yeah, Tom Brady. So I think that's what MJ is like. We get it, but we wasn't living in that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, Trae Young was. So
I never did put it in the
that's
chat.
what I think going on with Trae Young situation.
Man, look, I understand what you're saying, and you're not wrong. My problem is, as I mentioned, I can't give grace when people are living in the greatest information age that has ever existed. You got a smartphone, being ignorant is no longer an excuse. I can't.
But what I'm saying, y'all got the feeling of being there.
That's true.
What you gonna see on film, hell, high schoolers got highlight tapes like that. The same move MJ doing.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't understand that it's different, but they just looking at the highlight. You like, man, Kevin Durant got a highlight. Kobe is if you look up Kobe highlights, they got him doing every one of MJ moves. So it's just like the same thing. Like it's more Kobe, Bron, Paul George for some reason. They got Paul George over everybody.
That's Melo's son. What's his name? Karan?
Cayenne.
Yeah, Cayenne.
Cayenne Anthony.
Yeah, Cayenne. There you go.
All over the high school though. They love Paul George.
Yeah, that is kind of. I mean, Paul George nice, but I don't know how.
What did he do? He hasn't done nothing though. That's what's crazy to me.
Jacksonville 22-23. Who is this? You know who that is, Transformer?
Negative. I don't know.
I have no idea who that is.
What up, Jax? What part of Jax? I don't know.
Right.
I mean, Jacksonville. We in Jacksonville.
What I wanted to say about the MJ thing. I done broke it down. I figured it out. Y'all was the Bron fans of y'all time. That's all it is. Just a new time.
Nah, chill. Nope. We don't act like LeBron fans act. Nah,
y'all just like bro. If I say why is MJ the GOAT, they'll say 6 rings.
I won't say that. That's part of it.
Okay, this what they. I'm telling you, we're gonna put all of it in perspective. Right
okay.
Now.
Yeah. Let me hear you.
They gonna say 6 rings. Somebody gonna say it.
Mm-hmm.
Then you gonna say, wait a minute, Bill Russell got it. Oh, that was a different era. Oh, that era there, that era, this era. So that's gonna tell me we can go by competition. Then once you say that, or do it on the work for MJ. So you gonna say, oh, he one of the greatest scorers. Yeah, that's true. He was one of the greatest scorers. But Wilt Chamberlain was going 100 points, going 55. They changed the rules to stop Wilt Chamberlain. And just like they say, Bron played in the rules that made it easier. Wilt Chamberlain is on record saying they changed rules for me. They changed rules to make MJ score more. So they saying the same thing. It's on camera. It's on YouTube. Like you said, you can go study it.
Mm-hmm.
Wilt Chamberlain was saying the same thing about MJ. That MJ players saying about Bron. Saying how the league was softer, how it was easier. They said MJ up the scope. And you heard all the players say that.
So yeah, but that's not just saying it. Like we know that to be the case because we know for a fact we've heard Adam Silver's commentary on physicality. We know for a fact that all you gotta do is look up former Vice President Stu Jackson's comments on the rules changes and how they opened up offense. Like this is not our opinion. Like we know this is the case. So like I don't understand why they get so upset when we say that.
No, it's a fact. But I'm saying it's a fact that they. I'm saying if it's a fact about Bron and we know this, how is it a fact about MJ? I think everybody's stuck. See, what we go to with MJ, you know I studied this. We go to the era of the 80s and the 90s. I teach, which I will take into account. I teach in MJ, they got history, they don't like each other. But Isaiah Thomas said himself, MJ didn't dominate winning in the 80s. He dominated winning in the 90s. So all that clothesline stuff he was hearing about, that was going away. He didn't win in clothesline era with the Bird.
No, but the NBA was still mad physical in the 90s, though. Like the Knicks and it was still mad physical. It wasn't like vicious, but it was still physical. And so the thing is, right? People say like they like the Lions say, "Oh, MJ had to wait till the Pistons got old." We know that's not true. You know, simple math and counting will take care of that. We know that's not the case. But at the end of the day, what it is that MJ went through his paces. The reason why we look at MJ differently is because he went through his paces, kept coming back, kept getting better until he climbed the mountain. LeBron didn't do that. We know that. I mean, we can do this all day, every day, but the truth remains the same. So, and it's not about taking shots at LeBron. It's about simply stating the truth, the undeniable truth.
What's this? Oh, I'm not getting the truth. What's the truth? We saying the same. If the truth is the truth, then both things gonna be true at the same time.
Okay.
MJ had the same, and we talk about the super team. Why didn't MJ beat none of them super teams? He was the best player. Well, I feel like I was talking to was it y'all man down? I was talking to somebody. I was saying MJ was the best player in the 80s when they played Bird. But his team wasn't. Why he didn't beat the super team?
Yeah, no, his team was just terrible.
Bird by himself. Yeah, his team was terrible.
So I think, and I could be wrong. I think from about 82 through 87, I think Bird was hands down the best player in the league. Like Bird was that dude. He was that good. But yeah. But wait, Nino, you ain't even. Did you tell us your 5, man? I thought that's what you was calling it. Did you tell us your 5?
I put my 5 in the text.
Oh, okay.
But now I'm struggling. I got Bron. What I'm really doing. I'm
Steph,
putting Bron
MJ, Bron, KG, and Shaq. That's a good 5, though. Yeah. I can't front. That's
the only thing I struggle with is KG or KD at the 4. Because one thing about it, see, this goes back to my MJ argument. If we going just one season, one player, talent for talent, I never seen it. Maybe you can tell me different. From 01, because I'm an Allen Iverson fan. That's my favorite player.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like AI was close to Kobe at one point when they had in the finals. I never seen nothing like what Shaq did. I never seen it. Maybe you can put some light on somebody that did it like this, man. So I never seen no player like that.
I agree when you say, excuse me, you've never seen a player like Shaq. That's fair. So they went to 4 straight finals. They won 3 of them. So what was it? Who'd they play transform? I know they played the Sixers. That's the
Sixers,
only one.
Nets, and
Pacers. Okay, right. So you know he was going to dominate Smits, right? You know he was going to dominate freaking Todd McCullough. So the only one, of course, Mount Mutombo was a Hall of Fame defender, but he just, didn't have the strength. So I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but it's not like Shaq was going up against the best competition in the finals year in, year out, right? Mutombo, I'll give you, but the other 2, not so much.
Because there was nobody else left. He was the apex predator when it came to the center position.
True.
That's how we feel about MJ. By the time he got to the finals, there wasn't nobody in this they could do nothing with him. It
was the closest. Clyde?
Yeah, no.
Dominique, maybe? Yeah, Dominique.
They tried to say Clyde, and that's why he went off.
Dominique in the same conference.
They tried to say Clyde. That's why Mike went off the way he did in the in the finals. He said he took that personally. So,
Clyde was the closest thing to competition in the finals for him.
I'm just saying, Kobe. But see, what I struggle with is the GOAT. Well, I really like calling Bron the best player because he plays. I look at it all around. The GOAT, I feel like MJ can get the GOAT title because he like the student and the teacher, right? MJ is the teacher. Bro, you don't get Kobe. I can't say that Kobe, if Kobe played against MJ, because Kobe was looking at MJ. Bron, MJ, T-Mac, all the favorite players, they going to tell you when they was growing up, they was watching Jordan and Mac. So that's why I can say the GOAT. I'm like, okay, I see the point. It's hard for me to say because without MJ, it's like a father-son thing. Without MJ, these guys don't exist and play the way they play. Bron is probably Karl Malone. Kobe might be a defense follow shooter. MJ brought that flash to it. He brought that swag. I don't know where he got that swag from now. But MJ brought that swag to the game. Along with work hard. You don't get Kobe.
Work hard? Don't know about that. Go ahead.
Who, MJ?
MJ wasn't a hard worker. Phil already said that. Magic was pure. I mean, not Magic. MJ was pure talent, competitiveness. Like I don't think the hard work for him was as dire as it should have been or needed to be because he was already at a pinnacle point.
No, it was because people tell you how psycho he was about practice, right? And it's crazy because this is a dude that was, he'd be out partying and gambling and smoking and drinking all night.
That's why I don't take it serious.
But he's still beating everybody to the gym in the morning. It's not like he wasn't coming to practice. So that's the crazy part. He's doing all that, but he's still in the gym for the Breakfast Club sessions, getting busy. And I can't remember, somebody who played with him said in all the years they played with him, they never saw him lose a sprint. Like, that's crazy. That's like.
I mean, to me, I don't define that as hard work. Yeah, I don't.
That's hard work. It's just that everybody can't do that. I feel like Kobe and Bron had to keep their head on straight. I don't know if everybody's not built with that type of body.
Correct.
Like most people doing what they say MJ do, they body probably gonna feel. Bron and Kobe were more straight laced. Like Bron out the project, Kobe just know what he looking forward to. So they working. They heard about the MJ workout. That's what they seen. They heard about how MJ worked. So instead of them going to party, they straight work. That's what I feel. That's why I feel like you got more. We got Vince Carter. You know, guys it's some guys out there with super talent. That's why I don't like when people say, "Oh, Bron 6'8" and woo." It's a lot of guys who say they ain't put no work in. Michael Beasley, what they said Michael Beasley say he was doing. Michael Beasley say he was partying on that night.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, that's what I think. But I think
I got you.
Y'all making excuse.
It's all good, man. I mean, I guess we all can see it how we see it, man. You got anything else before we let you go, Nino?
No, this is a good show today. Y'all crazy.
I appreciate that, brother. You got one more topic.
Nino.
Yo.
Good to see you, man. Good to see you. It's been a while.
Always. I didn't have to save him that much, man. That's good. I normally gotta chime in for Nino. He be going too far on the LeBron James spectrum. I'm like, come on, man, just bring it back in.
I don't know, bro.
This is where I can be a more neutral fan. Don't be so hardcore that we're just completely oblivious. Like, let's not be complete. Halfway, understandable. Complete? Nah, come on, man. We got to give grace what grace is due, bro.
All right, so
man, don't do that, Bruce, man. Don't do that.
What? What'd I do?
I give grace when grace is due.
I didn't do anything. I didn't say anything.
No, because your face says a million words, Bubba. All right, dummy. Don't play with me, dummy.
You know what
I ain't the dummy in here.
Don't play with me, dummy.
I'm not the dummy. All right, let's go ahead and take it to the last topic before we shut down for the night. And then go watch this fight. All right.